Hello everyone, it's Recharger here and welcome to another weekly diecast video. And in today's video, the usual 6 cars. The only difference is that last time we did all like Japanese / European vehicles and only one American. Well, for this video, it's gonna be the other way around. There's gonna be 5 cars, gonna be American cars, and one European car. No Japanese stuff for this video. And I already know what's going to be in the next video. The next video will have also all 5 cars will be American, and the 6th one will be European. And I can tell you instantly it's going to be German. I usually don't decide my cars before filming a video. I usually do that after, but this time I kind of decided I had to charge my phone before filming, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna just do the cars before filming. Okay, that's that. So let's get into this. We'll start with our European first, and it will be a Mini GT. And it's going to be the Lamborghini Huracan but the Storado in Bianco Asopo. Oh wait, that's the car? I mean, that's the color? I guess so. This is number 763. This is basically the off-road / rally version, so it's lifted. It has like roof rally, what do you call them, like baggage area for the top and extra lights in the front, so it's slightly lifted. I don't know what the tire is going to be on the Mini GT. So I've been wanting this for a while. It's just that I missed this version. I did actually want this color version, and I missed it by accident. And I saw other versions kept getting released, and none of them really spoke to me. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting this model until they release in this color. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, I got an offer from a company that I think they're like closing their shop or something, and there's multiple stuff still coming my way, but this was the first one I ordered. I just gave it like a test run. I want to see like, is this like legit and everything, because these were under store value. So I thought it was maybe risky. I tried it, so the car came without any issues. So yeah, I actually did that same thing with some Auto Worlds, which I've opened already on previous episodes, but I didn't really talk about it. I think that. So yeah, so I'll be getting some more stuff from that store, and yeah, that will be that. Then next up, Greenlight. So we have the Hobby Shop Series 13, the 1989 Ford Taurus with a sales associate in suit. Don't really like these characters that have this like base, so I usually don't keep them, but maybe I can figure out a way how to use them. Maybe put them behind the car so they don't see that plastic, unless I decide to take it off somehow, but then it will damage the headlights. I don't know. That's why I don't like these. I prefer the ones that like Mini GT has, and I think it was all American Diorama. They have like, they're all metal, and they don't have these stuff on the bottom. Here's the other vehicles in this set. I really don't know which cars I have, which I don't have. This is a 2021 release, so that would be that one. And then there are second Greenlight will be this Black Bandit collection. This is the 2019 Ford F-150 Lariat Sport. I think I have everything I want from this already now. So I have the Cadillac Coupe de Ville. I have it as a chase. I have the El Camino that's already been opened. Dodge Ram, I think I opened in one of my previous videos. The Lariat is right now, and the Mackie I don't care about. So there we have it. The call out the year 2020 3 is when this set was released. So there's our Greenlight. Next up is Our World. So we got the 1985 Dodge Caravan in crimson, red, and black. Always liking these. Super happy to. There's another one coming my way. I think that might be the A version because this is the B version. And like right before filming this video, I did order another one. And I think it's this one only in the A version. I think it is because I don't have one that has a variant of this. I'm not fully sure, but I guess when it comes when we do the Diecast haul and blah blah blah, I guess we'll see. So that's that. Next up, Johnny Lightning. So the last two cars are Johnny Lightning. So yeah, this is a color variation of the 1969 Chevy Copo Camaro. I did a video, one of my previous videos. You can see where I opened this version, which is the original color that came in. This one is in Phantom Green Poly. Barely can see it as green, but yeah. And this set is from 2022. So that would be that. And then lastly, for Johnny Lightning, also, I have another color variation. And this is the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. And this, I believe, is this. Although this one looks lighter than this one, because the other one I have is black. I think it's black. Yeah, it's black. Or it's something like black. It's in the dark color, so I'm guessing this is the right one. Yeah, so this is A version, so this is apparently correct to that one. And I have heard the first one I bought was the B version. This one comes in Hemi Orange, so that's why. That's why. Yeah, same set with that one. So that is what I will be opening. Now I need to decide what I'm hyped about the most. And I'm not lying, I'm actually really hyped on this guy. And these are color variations. That is technically a color variation. I'm actually not. I think I'm actually the most hyped about both of the green lights. If I'm honest, I am actually hyped about the green lights. So I'm gonna use them as the thumbnail. I'm gonna put them as the last two vehicles, as I usually do with my hype vehicles. Put them in last to be opened. So we're gonna start off with the Mini GT. I got to actually see this car in real life. I think it was last year in a car show. Yeah, last year. We have this Auto Exotica call in Latvia, and it happens once a year. Actually, should be happening sometime soon. I think in March or April. Maybe in May. I'm not fully sure. So, oh, this thing looks way better out of the package than in it. Okay, I'll deal with the box later. So, wow, this thing looks way better than I thought. Okay, at least we have these like rally styled wheels, which do look nice. A bit crooked, is it? Yeah, it's a tiny bit of crooked tire. There we go. Yeah, so metal rubber tires, the usual. The rubberized mirrors, which would be good not to touch too much because they will break off if you handle them too much. The front headlights are lensed, so you can see the lines in there. So those are not stickers. The front, now I'm not sure if these are the front two fog lights like added pieces or they are part of the body. I'm not fully sure, but I hope it's part of the body because if these things unglued, and they're gone. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, we have these like roof. I don't know what they're called. It's sort of like a roof rack sort of deal going on there. You have the air intake up there, like the scoop. And there's your details for the back. Some of the focusing issues. Yeah, inserted details for the tail lights. The rims look fantastic. Says Storato on the side there. Fully detailed interior. Yeah, this thing looks amazing actually. It does roll without any issues, so put that there. Let's get into the next car. So we got our Dodge Caravan from Autoworld. So let's read some premium facts. LE models of the Caravan hold 7 passengers comfortably in 3 rows of seats. However, the base model came standard with only 2 rows, seating 5 people. Okay. There was a striped down cargo version of the first gen Caravan called the Mini Ram Van. Mini Ram Van. That's a name. Yeah. Let's crack it open. So here's our Mini Ram Van, apparently. Let's see what the license plate says. Van life, yeah. Where's the state it comes from? I can't see it on camera. Michigan, okay. So the front tires is not done well. As you can see, the line is not fully circling. The back one looks fine, and these, yeah, not very well done on this one. Not a good one, but it's fine. I'm not gonna bother too much unless I decide to like take off the tire and flip it around, but I'm not gonna do that on camera now. Might actually leave it as it is. Like I have no problem altering like green lights for some reason, but when it comes to like Outer Worlds, if it's like insanely bad, then that's when I'm gonna alter them to make them like worthy of my collection. So for Outer World, those who don't know, so they're metal on metal, at least the premium line, metal on metal rubber tires with an opening feature, unless it's a 4 GT. That thing doesn't have an opening feature. They have painted details, even the bumpers. I don't think they're separate pieces ever. I might be wrong on that one. So the tail, front details, everything is painted. It's so well painted that you can barely tell that's actually this part of the body. I think the grill pieces, like this entire front where the headlights are, that's a separate piece, I think, so you can switch it out, make different variants of this car between the Dodge and the Plymouth. Same thing goes for the back. The top roof rack is a plastic separate piece. We have a very nice interior, and the opening part for this one is the hood. There you go, with a detailed engine right there. So, roll test. Squeaky, but no issues at all. So, that's a good one. Okay, next up, Johnny Lavings. So, this car has been owned by the Brothers collection. Okay. Usually it's like a one person, but this is like the Brothers collection. So let's read some muscle facts. Owned by the Brothers collection, this is a 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. I can't read that. Was on display at the 2019 McCacken, and this exceptional rare car is one of 48 cars built with the 426 Hemi engine paired with the torque flight automatic transmission. I have no idea what's torque flight transmission even. So if somebody knows, can explain to me in the comments, because I'll forget to check it out anyway. So let's get it out. Okay, so here's our Hemi Orange. So for again, those who don't know, Johnny Lightning is these are both of them are true 1/64 scale, so they're accurate scales next to each other. Where Johnny Lightning, most of the cars, some like they said, their newer stuff is scale accurate, the completely new castings and stuff. But these are basically like Hot Wheels Premium, but better, in my opinion. Better details, everything is sharp, the graphics are sharp, and they sometimes have opening parts, like this one does. The hood opens. It's a bit crooked though. But there you go, there's the engine details. I don't know why the hood is so... Okay, there we go, fixed. So yeah, it has an opening feature, mellow rubber tires, same as a Hot Wheels Premium. And I think these look way better than the Hot Wheels, in my opinion. So, and also they're cheaper, right? I forgot to add that. Yeah, but they're also cheaper. So I don't know, why would you go for a Hot Wheels Premium if this is way better than that? But to each their own. So there we go. Let's roll. Let's put that there. Although it could be accurate actually, comparing to these cars, because this thing is really long in real life. So I don't know. No, I can't tell you quite which ones are and aren't. I would have to find... I don't think I have an accurate scale Daytona in my collection to compare it to. Oh wait, I do actually. So in the future I have planned doing a comparison video between manufacturers and models. Not quite there yet. I'm waiting on some stuff still, but yeah, we'll see stuff in the future. So this one, it doesn't say who's it owned by because it's a B version. So muscle facts. There were two versions of the 1969 Copo Camaro. Copo 8561 had cast iron L72 427 engine, while the Copo 9560 was the all aluminium block used in the ZL1 option. Okay, the term Copo is an abbreviation for Central Office Production Order. Okay, I didn't know actually what the Copo meant. Now I do. Okay. So, yeah, Chevy Copo Camaro color variation 2. Okay, yeah, now I pulled it out of the package. It is definitely green. You can see there. It is really definitely green. I'm not really sure. Am I sold on the color though? But it's cool to get another color, so I'm totally fine with it. I actually prefer the A version over this one. And when it comes to that one, I think I actually prefer also the B version over the A version. I actually prefer the black one more if I had to choose. But this one looks amazing. So yeah, the mellow rubber tires. There's your deeds for the back. Has an opening hood. Sometimes have to bang it on the roof so I could get it open. There's your engine details, looking very nice. Hood shuts very nicely also. Does roll, has a bit of a wobble for some reason. I think the axles are slightly bent or something. Move that slightly inwards. Yeah, it has a wobble to it. That's the only issue with it. But that would be that. Okay, now hype models. Okay, let's do the Black Bandit first, the 150 Lariat Sport. So this comes with that Black Bandit dark matte color. Has no opening parts. As much as I know. Yeah, the back doesn't open. Have a tow hitch. There's the BB for the back. I think the colors are slightly too much, like too thick, in my opinion. But the front headlight details are there. They're lensed. The bumper piece looks like a separate piece. The wheels look fine. It's metal on metal. It's numbered. We have a slightly loose step here. Not gonna touch it too much, don't want to break it off. This one also is slightly looser than the other one. Yeah, it's not bad. It looked better in the package. I don't know what's not focusing. There we go. It's not bad. It's very good. Those roll super cleanly, like no wobbles and anything. So, was hyped more about it in it was in the package. So, I already seeing right now 2 of the cars that we'll be making in the top 3. So let's see that I'm hyped most about is this one. So let's see how it will get first place or not. So the 1989 Ford Taurus. My first experience with this model was when I got the Black Bandit version as a loose car from another collector's collection, and also as it was like the RoboCop's version, only in Black Bandit. It had like colors, and it was pretty nice. So I did like it. So I was like, okay, I need to get myself a standard version. So here's the person. Got everything. You can see he's plastic, so it's very well detailed. I just wish it didn't have this base, which kind of ruins the illusion that it would be actually standing him by himself. Unless, like I said, if you like put him aside like this, then you can maybe not see the base that much. Like I said, I will keep him. It's just that I don't know how I'm gonna display him, but I'll put him right here for now. Actually, I need to put him somewhere. He's not gonna bother me too much, so we'll put him there behind the Camaro. Okay, so let's check out the Taurus. So very basic front. I'm actually curious how this car worked as for cooling, because it didn't have a grill. Only in this bottom intake, and didn't have a grill in real life, so I'm not sure how this car actually got cooled. So very basic painted taillights, also painted front. Oh, they're separate pieces, but they're painted. So it's both worlds. So it's a super basic car, and that's why I like it. It's just super basic. Might not be for everybody, but I personally really do like this thing. I like it more when I'm older. I probably wouldn't like it as much when I was younger. That's the number for it. Yeah, metal, rubber tires, scale accurate and everything. So those roll. So no issues whatsoever there. Okay, so that's the models for this video, and now we need to do a top 3. And I can tell you this: the hype models, this one totally did its job, but will it be number 1? Not really. I am not joking. Number 1 will be the Lamborghini. It's gonna get first place. It looked way better out of the box than in the box. Second place I'm giving to the Ford. That's why I said it lived up to its expectations, only being within the top 3, not being number 1 though. So Lamborghini gets first place, Ford gets second place, and I'm giving third place to the Caravan. So there you have it, guys. This weekend's video. Hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.